Spirit 105.3. Hi, is this Henry's dad?
Hi, that's right. This is.
Logan Gilbert, welcome back. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
I am just so excited to talk with you because the last time we talked, Henry Strider Gilbert wasn't even born yet.
I know. It's crazy to think about.
Oh, he's adorable, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, he's been the best thing ever since we've had him. Every day has been amazing.
Oh, what makes it amazing? Like, is there a moment for you when you get home from work or at the beginning of the day that just makes you feel so happy to be a dad?
Definitely, like when I first see him in the morning or anything, just simple things. Like he realizes I walk in a room and if he's playing with a toy and then he looks over and sees it's me and just lights up, like that's a feeling you don't get almost anywhere else. So it's just been the best.
Oh, nothing beats it. Now, he's about 8 months old now, about?
8 months, almost 9.
So what's he doing? Come on, you got to brag on Henry here.
Oh, man. Well, so he just made it back to Florida with my wife a couple of days ago for just a bit, and she said he was pulling up, like trying to stand up on things. So, like every few weeks, there's a new milestone, and it's been so fun to watch. And also, I'm like on the road here and there, hoping I don't miss anything, but it's been so exciting watching him.
I remember my kids taking their first steps, and I'm getting teary even recalling it. And it is just the most beautiful feeling in the world, you know, when they're looking at you and they know you're proud of them already at that age.
Oh, yeah, he can tell. Yeah, he'll do something and look over at us, and then we go crazy. And he's like, you know, you can tell he's so proud and lights up. And he's like, yep, I just did that.
And he has even been to T-Mobile Park. Your wife brings him, and I'm wondering, how does he like it? I mean, it's pretty noisy.
Yeah, he does great. So, you know, I don't see him a ton during the game, but she gives me updates all the time. And, like, apparently it's a breeze almost every single time, which I don't know if that's normal or not for a little baby, but he's just, like, grown up at the ballpark. That's what he knows. So he does a great job. And she says he loves baseball, loves all kinds of sports. So he's locked in on the game.
Oh, how long until you put a baseball in Henry's hand? Like, how old do you think he's going to be?
Oh, man. I did it when he was super young, just for fun, just for like a first picture that we could look back on. And I don't know, he was like maybe 4 months. But, yeah, part of me is itching to like do that. And the other part of me wants to, you know, not be too crazy about it because I want him to just find whatever he's into also. So it's kind of a balance.
I get that. But you know what would be so fun? I mean, right now he's watching you play ball, but I'm picturing you watching Henry play ball one day. I mean, what do you think that'll feel like?
Oh, man, that would be the coolest thing. Just like for us to share that bond through something we love. And I'm sure like any little thing he does, a simple thing in baseball or anything else, just like we were talking about, I'll think it's the best thing I've ever seen in the world. And so that could happen every single day when he's practicing or playing. Like, I can't imagine what it's like to be a dad watching your kid out there.
Oh, it's the best feeling. So do you play differently when Henry is in the stands?
That's a good question. So before the game, if he's there, I'll try to see him right before. And if I'm warming up in the bullpen or whatever it is. So that's kind of like, that's a little different in itself because I kind of like check back into real life for a second. And I think it gives me really good perspective. And then I go into the baseball game after that. So performance-wise, I'm not sure, but that's always a fun little moment for us.
Well, you know what else is fun is seeing you and Josh and Emerson and JP. You're all dads. Has it bonded you, Logan?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a ton of fun. Watching these guys and just like Onyx was on the bus yesterday on the ride home and I was watching him and like he was making me think of Henry. So like everything, that's how it is nowadays. We, you know, talk about our kids or talk about what it's like being a dad. Me and Emerson have gotten really, really close through that. So it's been fun to watch.
That's really wonderful. Okay, I have to ask you, how has becoming a dad changed your relationship with God, if at all, or has it given you a new appreciation?
Oh, that's a good question. So one of the main things I think of with that is kind of like what I was saying earlier. When Henry lights up when he sees me, and it's just the best feeling in the world for me, just him looking at me and like I can tell he finds joy in seeing me. That's, I think, how God wants us to see him. And it's not always about like doing some amazing thing. It's just, can we be really glad and find all our joy and looking at God, being with God, being in his presence. That's kind of what I've noticed as a father now.
Oh, man, I'm so happy for you. Because I remember, too, I remember thinking, I'm going to love this kid no matter what she does,
Oh, yeah.
right? Oh,
Yeah, anything. Yeah, it'll never change. It'll never go away.
oh. Hey, Fields of Faith Day is coming up on Saturday. Max Gross is going to be there from Spirit 1053. He's going to ask you a couple questions here at the end as well. But do you get excited about sharing your faith at T-Mobile Park in Seattle?
Yeah, it's a ton of fun for all of us. It's the highlight of the year. And just such a cool crossover from where we are at every day, practicing, playing, trying to win. And then all of a sudden it's like we go and we see all these fans that stay after the game that live life how we do, that keep Jesus first. Like that's who they're living for. And then it puts things in perspective. Like we're all on the same team here going after something eternal.
Yeah.
And I get fired up every year. Afterwards, I'm always like, man, that was the best thing we've done here. So I have high hopes again this year.
It's so cool that you said it's the highlight of your year. That's wonderful to hear. Awesome. So we have something in common. You and I have been in Seattle about 8 years. I just learned that today, which is so fun. And I have taken the city into my heart. I know that you have. How are you processing the tragedy that happened at Seattle Center just days ago?
Oh, man. Yeah, it's tragic. It's obviously it's terrible and not what you want to ever hear about. If anything, of course, praying for victims in the city and everything. But just one thing with Seattle is we're always trying to find that unity and come together as the citizens, the residents here, and trying to continue to build that strength and unity. I think that's a huge thing that hopefully if there's any redemption through a situation like this, maybe that could come from it.
Amen. And it was amazing, Logan, so many pastors calling in and praying over Seattle on Monday after everything happened. And that's what we were hearing, unity and leaning into our faith, right?
Definitely. Definitely. That's huge. Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Logan Gilbert, you are so kind to us, and I appreciate you. Here is Max Gross.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Logan. Good to talk to you again. Thanks for taking the time with us today.
Hey, yeah, of course. You too.
So, yeah, just a couple questions for you. First, we'll go with the baseball question. You are a part of one of the best rotations in all of Major League Baseball. You've been around these guys for a long time. I know you have some good camaraderie with Bryce, with Emerson, with Luis, with all the guys. What is it like being around so many talented guys? I know you guys have fun.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. Everybody's so good at what they do, so you can always learn from other people, and everybody has different styles of how they do it. But just as people too, like you said, we have a ton of fun. It's not always just business. Most of the time you're at the field, you're not actually playing the game. You're practicing or leading up to the game, whatever it is. So we have a ton of fun hanging out with each other, getting to know each other.
I'm curious for you as a Major League Baseball player. It's a pretty unique job, and you're somebody who speaks boldly about your faith, but I want to know what it's like. You know, you don't really get a traditional Sunday morning. So how do you find community in faith?
That's a good question. Yeah. So we have chapel at the field. So Tim, our chaplain, who's kind of running the Fields of Faith event too, he does a great job leading us, and we have a small group that gets together there and just worshiping together, getting in the Word, kind of building that community that when we can't go to church, we kind of bring church there.
Yeah, and the last thing I have for you, on the Fields of Faith event, I've gotten to cover it the last couple of years, and it's been super impactful, and seeing numbers grow, people coming out wanting to worship at the ballpark, which I think is such a unique experience. But what are you hoping somebody that attends that event gets out of the day?
I mean, it could go so many ways, but I think just encouragement, one, and this sense of unity of seeing all these other believers. That's what fires me up, and knowing so many people are in this together in this space in Seattle. And then also anybody that hasn't heard the good news, or maybe, you know, took a step back, or something like that, that it could revitalize their faith or even lead somebody to know Jesus and follow him.
Yeah, That's awesome, Logan. Well, excited to see you out there coming up on Saturday, and best of luck against the Dodgers these next couple of games.
All right, thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right, see you, Logan.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Bye.